potentially, I mean, there are so many factors these days. Do the hours support the customer returns, right? The staffing support the customer returns. Does your customer service process support making customers want to return? And every year, of course, we take a look at the 5 steps, comfort, freedom, and connection, and think about the changes that need to be made. The first thing we did, we removed the COVID language from it, so that's gone. That does not mean we stop focusing on sanitization and rigorous cleaning and keeping those salons clean. Many of you are in remodeled or new salons. Keep them clean. Customers are looking for that. We'll talk about that a little bit more in just a few minutes. What are some other things that you've noticed? We've removed the COVID language. What else? So wording.
I was trying to remember what the brand documents say.
So how many of you have taken some time to look at it? Just tell me that. If you haven't, it just lets me know how thorough to be, right? So COVID language is gone. We've added keywords based on that customer research that we were talking about, like expert advice and trust. And that really puts more emphasis on how you interact and your stylists interact with your customers every day. It's not as much about following a process, but about being consistent, okay? So that's what I'm looking at. Another few other things we want to mention is that there's some key differentiator language like online check-in, ready next text alerts, clip notes. When you talk about those things, the customer in your chair knows where they are. They know, oh, I'm in Great Clips right now, right? That's how we get that brand built in the minds of the customers when we talk about the things that are associated with the brand. We've also put in bold using the customer's name 3 times. Customers have told us that it means a lot when you use their name. So that's something that we'll be looking for when, customer service delivery. It's something you need to get your stylist used to doing, right? If you've got that stylist that says, okay, ma'am, or okay, sir, that's great to say, but we all love to hear the sound of our own names, right? You ask your customer for their name when you check them in, right? They give you their name, so use it, right? 3 times in the service. So that's the overview of the 5 steps. If you've got any of the older documents in the salon, go ahead and trash them. Look for this, what's our zesty lime?
Zesty lime.
Zesty lime. So updates on the front, updates on the back. I know you guys are gonna have like a checklist in the back room saying who reviewed the brand document and installed the changes on it. You're gonna check your name off. Amy's shaking her head, yeah, that's what's going to happen. I love it, I love it. Our theme for this meeting is getting back to great. And I want you guys to rewind 2 years ago. We don't have to dig too deep, but I know some of you were just miserable. Yeah, some of you were just miserable, but you learned how to function, you learned how to adapt to the new things. We had air traffic controllers, we had irate customers, we had stylists who just didn't know where to go. I remember seeing an Instagram of a stylist, and she was basically saying, well, they're making us wear the masks, so if y'all want to come get a haircut, we gotta wear masks. And then 2 years later, right, our mindset then was like, what is going to happen? What's going to happen? And you all got through it. You all got through it. Give yourselves a round of applause. Give yourselves a round of applause. We've made it back to great, and we're getting greater. We're getting greater. Oh, what else?
That's all I got.
Okay, now it's time to move the number, right? So this is how we're gonna get more greater.
More greater.
More greater.
More greater?
Greater.
Is that right?
It is today.
It should be greater.
And it's